hair, I love you, but could you please just move? Hey everyone, welcome back to another SoCraftastic DIY. I hope you're all doing well. If you're not yet a part of the family, that's okay. You could join today by clicking the red subscribe button below. It's free, and then you'll know every single time I post a new video here. I know a lot of you just went back to school or are going really soon, so I decided to create these really cute bookmarks and teach you how to make them yourself. There's a woven one, a cute bow, a heart, and a donut. And I'm holding them so awkwardly. All that will be in this video, of course. If you happen to enjoy it, please click the thumbs up button below. Let's try to get to 10,000. It really helps my channel out and helps the video get spread around to YouTube and get recommended more. So I would really appreciate that. But now, without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Let's start out with the one that's quickest to make, which is the heart-shaped corner bookmark. For this, you'll need a square of paper. It can be any size, but I'm measuring out 4 inches by 4 inches. By the way, if you don't have patterned scrapbook paper, it's okay. Just use plain white printer paper instead, and you can decorate it at the end if you want to. So you can see I folded the corner of my paper diagonally to line up with the pencil marks. Now I'm going to cut along both edges, and this will give me a perfect square. Unfold it, then create a well-pressed crease in the opposite diagonal direction, pattern side up. Now fold up the top layer of the bottom flap like I'm doing here, creating a strong crease yet again. Take one of the corners and press it down firmly. Then tuck its bottom point between the 2 layers of paper like so. Be sure that it remains flat and doesn't bend before moving on to repeating the exact same steps for the remaining upper corner point. Fold down, tuck in, now the base is done. I traced around it to get a little square that I then folded diagonally and drew half a heart onto. Cut along the guideline while it's still folded, and you should be left with a heart-shaped template like this. I think doing this makes it easier, but you could also shape the bookmark freehand if you want to. And if you're wondering, I used a 6" by 6" square for the larger heart. Next, let's move on to the braided or woven bookmark. I used a paper cutter to create 4 equal strips because cutting straight lines with scissors isn't my strong point at all. So anyway, each strip is just over ½ an inch wide and 12 inches long. Lay down one of the pieces and put a second on top like this so they form a 90-degree angle. Place the third strip next to the second, making sure they are parallel. Now glue them in place with school glue or a glue stick. And attach the 4th and final strip so it lines up with the very first one. Allow the glue to dry for a few minutes, then grab one of the outermost pieces. I chose the one on the right. Fold it over to run parallel with the strips on the opposite side. Now take the outermost piece on the left and repeat the exact same steps. Be sure to press down firmly along the crease. And for extra strength, glue the pieces in place before moving on. Keep alternating back and forth from right to left until the strips become too short to fold anymore, and at this point, go ahead and cut off any excess that hangs over the end. I then decided to color in the white areas with colored pencils, but this is completely optional, and since I only did this to one side, my bookmark is reversible. Pretty cool. Bookmark number 3 is a donut, as you can see. Okay, no more rhymes. Anyway, I'm tracing a circle onto a piece of cardstock for the base of the donut, and another to be the frosting. Cut both circles out, then create squiggly edges around one like I've done here. I didn't think that the color of my bottom circle looked doughy enough, so I transformed it with a colored pencil. Really quickly, if you don't know, my 2 most recent videos have giveaways in them, so go watch after this video if you're interested and you want to win something maybe. I'll link them both in the description box below. Glue down about half of the frosting shape on top of the circle so the two pieces create a flap. After the glue dried, I cut a hole in the middle. Now I'm using colorful pens to draw on a bunch of pretty sprinkles, or delicious looking sprinkles. I scattered them all around, and then you will be left with an adorable donut bookmark. It should stay in place, but if you want extra stability and you're kind of worried about it coming out, then you can glue a magnet piece to both sides and it'll stay much better. The final bookmark is a beautiful bow. For this, I'm using a 6x6 inch square of scrapbook paper. Fold it in half one way, making sure you have a crisp crease. Then unfold and fold it in half the other way so the lines look like an X when you unfold again. Cut away just one of the small squares with a pair of scissors. Then turn the piece like mine so it kind of resembles a heart, and fold one of the side points in diagonally like I've done here. Repeat that for the other side as well. Now unfold both of those and cut along the crease to remove two triangular shapes. Flip the remaining shape to the blank side and fold the triangles in one at a time so they overlap. Glue the top triangular flap onto the bottom and let that dry while you construct a bow. I'm taking a 1.5 inch by 6 inch piece of paper and am folding both ends to the middle like this. Glue the ends in place, fold the shape in half, and trim off a bit from both the top and the bottom so it looks like a bow tie when you open it up. All that's left to do now is add a small band around the very middle and glue that entire thing onto the bookmark base. So I want to know which bookmark design from this video is your absolute favorite. Leave a comment below to let me and everyone else know. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to the end, comment hashtag SoCraftastic vibes down below. Wow, I just like looked all over. But anyway, I'll put a couple other videos here, so if you haven't seen them, click them to watch. And that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video. I've got dinner on the brain. I just can't handle this right now. I'll see you very soon. Have a great rest of the day. Goodbye.